Hello and welcome back to FTL. Last time, we made it through this Mantis sector. Ekman, he wasn't terribly concerned about killing his comrades due to his current moral disposition towards humankind, which is kind of weird because he is a Mantis. I generally don't assume that Mantis will be morally inclined towards humans, but you know, it's what they do. We're gonna head off to the NG homeworlds this time because I don't want to go through another friggin' terrible red sector that's gonna tear our ship to pieces. Quite frankly, I would prefer to have a nice little jaunt through NG space so that possibly we can just get some nice scrap, get some good upgrades, and not have to worry about exploding. It's never gonna happen. Oh no. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them asking what's wrong. They're being overrun by giant alien spiders. Now, I do have to ask, why can't we send Ekman in? First off, I feel like Ekman being an insect would have some sort of affinity for the giant spider people. I mean, one's an arachnid, one is an insect, it has to be said, but they're both bugs in some way. And plus, Ekman has spider arms. I feel like, you know, he can deal with it. We're just gonna leave them alone, because most of the time, the giant alien spiders situation turns out poorly for us. Unfortunately, scientists, you'll have to fend for yourselves. We cannot be asked to go around being the universe's, like, spider eliminators. What is that, like, insect killers? I mean, arachnid killers would be what it is. What is this? Debris from a battle is scattered around the system. A few pieces bounce against your ship. You passively scan them and discover a functional weapon. A burst laser Mark III. It fires 5 charged shots? I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh my word, we need to get that thing up and running ASAP. Oh, we could probably replace the burst laser Mark II with it for now. And then we'll try to work it out so that we can get both the burst laser 2 and 3 working at the same time. Sell off the Artemis, replace it with the small bomb, and then we should be actually in like a super powerful position. In saying that, this is all hypothetical because we're going to need a heck of a lot of scrap to actually succeed at that. Oh, hello. Local sensors pick up 2 ships engaged in heated battle. It seems the Mantis military ship will surely defeat its prey. Well, Mantis military ship, prepare to be defeated by us! You frown, power up your weapons, and engage the Mantis ship. Not today. Never again. Who are you? Ekman? Kill that Mantis. You understand that that Mantis does not hold the same beliefs as you do. It believes that all humankind is evil. And of course, Ekman's not all about saying that all humankind is evil, because he's got this crazy, like, human morality to him. Oh my word. The med bay's on fire, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but the med bay is on fire. That's kind of problematic, because normally I would send people in to fix the situation, but given that the med bay is actually the thing that's on fire, after having put out the fire and been injured, I mean, there's not really going to be any way to heal them up after that, which would be the worst thing ever. So we're just going to vent the room. It's so much better, trust me. So we blew up the Mantis ship. Are you going to be thankful, Mr. Civilian Ship? Oh, yes! The ship you saved was badly damaged in the battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped off at the nearby station. One offers to join your crew. Bomphy M. He's a Zoltan. Okay, Zoltan are pretty cool. So Zoltan, they have less health than a normal character. However, they have this awesome ability whereby they actually give 1 bar of power to whatever room they happen to be in. So this guy is going to be hugely important. We're going to send him back to the engine so he fully powers up the engine. So check it out. That yellow bar is the fact that Bomphy M is chilling out in here and powering up our engines by 1 slot. So Pipaluk, unfortunately, or fortunately, I can't quite tell, I'm pretty sure you're still a slightly bad omen for the ship. You are no longer going to be working the engines. You're going to be working the scanners, because I think the scanners are the only other thing that a crewman can work on this ship. And after that, we just have a bunch of random peeps just like chilling out all over the ship. I mean, you can only have 7 crewmen, I think it is. We can check here. No, you can have 8 crew members. And currently we have 6 of the 8. Not a terribly, like, diverse group of people, but it's a decent group. So here we've got... Actually, the ship is fully staffed at this point. We've got someone working engines, weapons, shields, sensors, doors, and the actual bridge. This is a perfect situation for us. This is brilliant. Can we power back up the engine if at all possible? That's great. What can we get in terms of upgrades? We're gonna have to... This is actually kind of problematic. Our ship is in some really bad shape here. And we kind of want more defenses, but at the same time, we've got this offense option. I think right now we're just gonna hold back from using any of our scrap to see if we can find a store. What is this? As soon as you jump into the system, you receive a hail from a nearby civilian NG ship. Their captain appears on the screen. Strange bug, can you insist in debugging? Listen to their problem. Found a malfunctioning mantis. Believes it is human. Oh yeah, this one. Oh, we're gonna send our human crew member to go talk to him because that worked last time. The mantis is grateful to see another human, and introduces himself as Robert Smith. We're gonna return him home and offer him a position. We've been through this quest before. Here's Smith. Now, Smith, I understand that you don't quite accept the fact that you are actually a mantis, but you're gonna be chilling out with Ekman for the majority of this flight, and he's gonna teach you to accept the fact that you are a mantis and to embrace that, while at the same time not strewing guts all over, like, the console, because that's usually what mantis do. They kill people and then strew their guts all over the place. So Smith is going to be very important to the continued growth. Ekman's going to be important to the continued growth of Smith. The complex arrangements of ships' hulls and FTL capacitors floating abandoned in space suggests the NG were here not too long ago, but no longer. How unfortunate. Ah, here's a store. Perfect. We can get some repairs done at this store, which is really going to be the ideal situation because, quite frankly, I don't know if you noticed, but we're in a bad shape. We're going to sell off the actual Artemis missile, get a bit of extra scrap there. And outside of that, full repairs. Can we get anything else? Long-range sensors are nice. They let us get information about the next jump we can make. But, I mean, we can't afford it. It was definitely worth picking up all of that hull repair. So what if we get a few missiles and some fuel, and we'll just finish it off with that. Good job, guys. Are you prepared to go on to the next terrible, terrible star that's almost definitely going to lead to some form of demise of us? Oh, I am. I am so happy about the demise of myself. So, let's see. They're gonna get out to here, probably here on the next jump. I think we should jump back to this star and then see where we go from there, because there's not many options to actually get to the exit out here. You notice an NG colony hiding on the other side of a nearby moon. It turns out they're excavating an equipment cache from the Federation Mantis War, and they suggest it can be used to lure the pursuing rebel fleet. I don't think that's important. I think we're already quite close to getting caught by them, so we should probably just secure the cache. An anti-ship fire drone. Oh, and 25 scrap. That is actually a lot of stuff. So, we're going to take a risk here. It's a small risk. I think we can jump to this store, sell off the fire drone, and then jump up to the exit in a 2-jump move. Actually, we can do it in a 1-jump move if necessary. But we could use the extra scrap from this to possibly upgrade our ship a little bit. So if we can possibly get another level of weaponry, that'll be great. We'll set up the small bomb there. And with just a little bit more upgrades on the weapons, we should be able to use the Burst Laser Mark III, and it'll be great. Okay, here we go. So we're going to jump to this system and then over to the exit, and we'll get out of here without ever having to be accosted by the Rebel fleet, because I know the Rebel fleet is like right on our tail. They want to wreck us so bad. Are you serious? The system appears quite peaceful. You are not sure how long it will last? Oh, there's nothing here. Smith, can you possibly find your like Mantis quote-unquote friends and bring them over here so we can blow someone up? I mean, that's kind of what I wanted out of this situation. Unfortunately, we get nothing. We lose. Good day, sirs. We're going to have to head directly to the exit, unfortunately. This hasn't been a terribly eventful section of space, has it? I mean, we got a few crew members. Bomfy, M, and Smith showed up, which was great. Oh, what's this? As soon as you arrive, you receive a Federation encrypted message. A Rebel ship has been terrorizing the local civilians in the system. Please seek and destroy it. Well, you know what I never turn away from? The destruction of a disgusting Rebel vessel, unless it happens to be in the Rebel fleet. Whereas then I do run away from it, because the Rebel fleet is very dangerous, and we are not, under any circumstances, to go toe-to-toe with the Rebel fleet. We'll go looking for this Rebel ship. Oh, yeah. After far too much time spent searching, you are finally able to track him down. You go into the fight pondering just how much of a head start you've lost on the Rebel fleet. Well, it's not the end of the world. Don't worry about it. Oh, no, there's a boarding drone. This is a boarding drone. This is the worst. Okay, we're going to take down their shields, take down their weapons. They have a lot of lasers on board this ship. So, oh, we missed the bomb. We cannot afford to miss the bomb. That is... Did I just fire on that? That's a cloning bay, by the way. It's like a different form of medical bay that can be used. Oh, my word. Did we get the shields? Oh, we did. Take down the weapon systems. Stop them from firing on our ship, please. Oh, it's another boarding drone. I hate boarding drones. You stop breaking my sensors. I do not appreciate it when my opponents break my sensors. Or really any other part of my ship. What the heck is this? All right, you win. Here's some equipment. 6 fuel, 5 missiles, and 14 scrap. I mean, usually I'm completely against any form of accepting surrender, but they've just basically walked up and said, sir, I'm not 100% certain if you are interested in this, but would you possibly be interested in having 7,000 pounds of gold so that we can live? I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. 6 fuel? Oh man, you get to live because you just gave us like the best offer anyone has ever given us to continue their meager and pathetic existence. That was great. And amazingly, we only took 1 damage in the course of that entire fight. How did we manage that? Huh. I guess that's a bit of a thing. I mean, we did a pretty good job, didn't we? By the way, good job, Bomfy M. That's the first time you've actually had to exert your physical electrical power to run a system. I'm glad that you didn't immediately have like a heart attack and die. That's quite nice. I appreciate that. Oh my word, look at this crew. These people are crazy. We've still got Michelangelo and Lang being the only artistes aboard the ship, which is actually called, it's called the Knot Slug, that's right. We don't accept any slugs aboard the ship, and luckily we haven't accepted any slugs aboard the ship. Given that I forgot the name, we could have accidentally accepted a slug, and if that were the case, I would have had to send him immediately out of the airlock. Luckily, no such thing has occurred. Well, for now, that will bring us to the end of this episode, as we have to jump to a new sector. Next time, we will jump either to an uncharted nebula or a Mantis-controlled sector, and I'm feeling kind of like an uncharted nebula is going to be a pretty nice place to go to. So we'll jump off to the uncharted nebula and then go from there. So until next time, thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.